Hey friends, I hope you're doing well. My name is Sawyer Rials, and I'll be your Southern Star leader, which just means I'll guide you through your orientation here at Southern Miss. I'm a junior communication studies major and a psychology minor from Brookhaven, Mississippi. Today, we'll be reviewing the first year guide you should have received in the mail. If you have yet to receive it, you can access it digitally on the USM website under the orientation tab. The first page has a ton of resources that you should definitely look over. After that, there's the top 10 tips. Each of them is followed by unique advice from my fellow Southern Star members. The first tip is finish in 4. This just means to try your best to finish on time. Every semester when you go to register for classes, make sure you look at your degree plan and your semester by semester guide for your major. This will not only help you stay on track, but it will also help you keep any scholarships you may have. But also be sure to take necessary classes and to choose your electives wisely. Tip 2 is be present. It is so important because just going to class is useless on its own. You must be mentally present. On top of this, my biggest piece of advice is to sit in the T of the classroom. This means to pick a seat on the front row or an aisle seat on all the other rows. This will ensure that the professor sees your face and will be more readily able to help you. He'll recognize you. Number 3 is find your people. Be open to expanding your horizons and pushing yourself out of your bubble. There's a lot of people out there waiting to get to know you and to love you. If you're like me, you'll meet the best friends in your life. Be your true self and don't let anything hold you back. Also, be sure to seek out mentors. They will change your life. The faculty and staff here want to see you succeed. Tip number 4 is study. My biggest piece of advice is to review your notes after every lecture or before your next class. This will help you cut down on study time and it will help you retain the information so much better. It will also reduce stress for exam preparation, and you just need to remember that cramming is never a good idea. The stress and sleep deprivation are not worth it, especially because you'll never remember most of the information. It's okay to not be okay is tip number 5. This just means it's important to realize that you're not always going to be at the top of your game, and that's okay. Finding these friends and mentors that I mentioned earlier will come in handy here. When you're overwhelmed and down on yourself, you'll have these people to reach out to. There's also countless resources on campus, from student counseling services and the Eagle Cares program. Make sure you utilize all of the resources available to you, and don't be afraid to ask for help. The people here at Southern Miss care about you. Tip number 6 is budget your bucks. Bonus bucks are your best friend. These preloaded dollars on your student account will always come in handy because you can use them outside of the fresh food company. My biggest piece of advice is to take the number of bonus bucks you have and divide it by the number of weeks in the semester. This will give you the amount that you can allow yourself to spend each week, and that way they'll last throughout the entire semester. Tip number 7 is plug in. You need to check your Canvas and your university email daily. You should also check your Sawyer account often. It's super important, and this way you'll stay on top of all the important updates you need. I also recommend downloading the iSouthern Miss app. This app is helpful and it will provide a central hub to access all things USM. You should also download the GroupMe app. This is how we'll communicate as a group and how you'll stay in contact with various other groups throughout your time here at USM. Tip 8 is get in where you fit in. There's a lot of organizations on campus, but it's important to find that thing that you love and where you can find friends that share similar interests as you. You should find at least one organization that you're passionate about. USM has hundreds of these, and there's sure to be something that you're interested in. Tip number 9 is stay curious. College is the time to fully embrace who you are. I really like what my friend Corey said in the first year guide. She said, take those steps toward the person that you've always wanted to be by doing the things you've always wanted to do. I couldn't have said that any better myself. Don't let anything hold you back from embracing your true self, even if it's new and scary. Take flight is the final tip. Similar to what I said for the previous tip, allow your true self to be known. Do things out of your comfort zone. Join that organization you're curious about. Talk to the people you sit next to in class. There is so much at USM waiting to be explored. You just have to spread your wings and fly.